Video loading video unavailable. Click to play tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard have appeared at the Royal Courts of Justice in London today as the Hollywood star's libel case kicks off. In deeply personal questioning, Depp, 57, was asked about his past drug use and violent incidents. The Pirates of the Caribbean actor is suing the Sun's publisher News Group Newspapers, NGN, over an article which called him a wife-beater and referred to overwhelming evidence he attacked Ms. Heard, 34, during their relationship, which he strenuously denies. A barrister representing NGN asked Depp if he was someone who was prone to violence when angry. They brought up 2 incidents in the 1990s, one at which Depp allegedly assaulted a security guard at a hotel in Vancouver, Canada, and another where he is believed to have trashed a hotel room in New York. Read more related articles. The actor also claimed to have first taken drugs when he was just 11 years old and said he had given cocaine or Xanax to British actor Paul Bettany. Depp's case is seen by legal experts as a chance for him to save his career following damaging allegations, which the actor strenuously denies. In an April 2018 column, The Sun's executive editor Dan Wootton asked how Harry Potter author JK Rowling could be genuinely happy Mr. Depp had been cast in the latest film in the Fantastic Beasts spin-off franchise despite the allegations by Ms. Heard. Today's top showbiz stories. The Pirates of the Caribbean star denies ever having been violent to Ms. Heard and claims the article included quotes from alleged victims of disgraced film producer Harvey Weinstein in order to finish his career by linking the allegations against him to the #MeToo and Time's Up movements. (14:57) Anthony Blair *** warning. Graphic content *** Depp's team release picture of injuries. Schillings, the law firm representing Johnny Depp, have released a picture which it says show injuries the actor suffered at the hands of his ex-wife Amber Heard. The firm says part of Depp's finger was severed when Heard threw a vodka bottle at him. Depp is suing News Group Newspapers, NGN, who publish The Sun, over an article which called him a wife-beater and referred to overwhelming evidence he attacked his wife. The actor strenuously denies ever being violent towards Heard. 34:14:47 Anthony BlairDepp says abuse in childhood turned him against violence. The actor was asked about his witness statement, in which he said, "Exposure to abuse was something that was very much part of my childhood. He told the court, I would prefer to avoid confrontation." Depp added, "The best way that I can explain it was that when I was going to have a baby back in 1998, one of my promises was that I would raise my child in the exact opposite manner that I was raised. That is to say I would, Vanessa and I, the mother of my child, would never raise our voices in front of our child." Mr. Depp said he never spanked them, never hit them, they were never exposed to violence. He added, "Violence is not something that I go looking for." 14:19 Anthony BlairDepp accuses ex-Amber Heard of punching him and severing fingers. Speaking in court, the Hollywood star branded accusations he subjected his ex-wife to torture and other abuse as sick and completely untrue. He accused Heard of repeatedly punching him in the face and severing his finger by throwing a vodka bottle at him. Depp said Heard had an obsessive need to control him, denying he has an overbearing, manipulative or controlling personality. In his witness statement, Depp said Heard became verbally aggressive towards him on a private plane in late 2014 or early 2015. He said she called him a p***y and spineless for running away from fights with her. (13:35 Anthony Blair UPDATE, court adjourned for lunch today. The court has heard, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard recorded their conversations with each other. Depp claims he first took drugs at age 11, and got high with celeb pals including Brit actor Paul Bettany and US rock star Marilyn Manson. Actress Ellen Barkin claims Depp was always drunk or high on the film set, and that he once threw a wine bottle across a hotel room during a fight with friends. Depp has denied being someone who gets violent when they are angry. 13:22 Anthony Blair actress claims Depp always had air of violence around him. Ellen Barkin said, in a witness statement, she was not shocked Depp had thrown the bottle because there was always an air of violence around him. He was verbally abusive and there was always a lot of yelling. She went on, there was just a world of violence. Ms. Was said Barkin claimed he was jealous and once noticed a scratch on her back. She said, he insisted it came from a person who was not him. Depp said it was untrue. He claimed Barkin has carried a grudge for a very long time. Ms. Was reveals he was once arrested for waving a piece of wood at photographers after they spotted him eating dinner with his then-pregnant girlfriend Vanessa Paradis. Depp said he was trying to distract them so they did not get a picture and wanted to preserve a sacred moment. (13:09 Anthony Blair Depp denies being a violent person. Was asked the actor about the 1989 incident in Vancouver, Canada when Depp allegedly assaulted a security guard who asked a group of people to leave a party at a hotel. The barrister also asked about the New York hotel incident in the early 1990s. She referred to a comment Depp made in a later media interview in which he said, "Some guys go play golf, some guys smash hotel rooms." Depp replied he had been joking, adding he had thought the comment was said with some semblance of humor, as it is a ridiculous notion that a grown man would attack a hotel room. Was said, "It is certainly what you were arrested for," to which Depp replied, "It is ridiculous, yes." Depp then denied the barrister's claim that he was the type of person who, when he becomes angry and or frustrated, expresses that through violent behavior. (12:44) Anthony Blair actress claims Depp threw wine bottle across hotel room during fight with friends. Depp is being asked about comments by actress Ellen Barkin about his behavior while making Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in 1998. Ms. Was said Barkin said he was drunk most of the time on red wine. Barkin said, he was always drinking or smoking a joint. The actress said during filming Depp also took LSD, mushrooms, cocaine and marijuana. Depp said he may have taken marijuana but did not take hallucinogenics because he was working. Ms. Was said Barkin said Depp threw a bottle of wine across a hotel room during a fight with his friends. Depp said, "I can't recall that." Ms. Was asked if Ms. Barkin was evil enough to make it up. Depp replied, "We didn't end up on good terms. She was interested in something that I was not." (12:30) Anthony Blair Depp allegedly trashed New York hotel room. Depp tells the court he lives the life of a fugitive, adding, "Anonymity does not exist anymore." "You cannot leave the hotel room. There has been quite a lot of pain from my youth and the way I was raised. When you are trying to figure out what it is all about, when success and notoriety have come to you and you don't understand why you have them, especially when you don't feel in your heart worthy of them." Asked by Ms. Was if he had regularly indulged in violent behavior, he replied, "I don't agree." Ms. Was details 2 arrests, one in Vancouver after a 3-hour hotel party when a telephone was damaged in a hotel lobby, and another after Depp allegedly trashed a New York hotel room. Depp admitted he made a few dents in the room though could not remember what was damaged. Ms. Was said the hotel claimed he caused $10,000, £8,000, damage. Depp, who had been with a girlfriend, said it was the apex of an unpleasant time after a close friend had screwed me over. Asked if the violence he had expressed meant he had an anger management problem, he replied, "I also express myself by laughing, but I don't have a humor problem." (12:23) Anthony Blair Johnny Depp first took drugs aged 11. Jerry Lawton from the Royal Courts of Justice, Under cross-examination by Sasha Was QC, for NGN, Depp admitted drugs and alcohol had played a large part in his life. He first took drugs at 11 when he took one of his mum's nerve pills. Depp told a magazine he had taken every kind of drug there was by the time he was 14. He said they were an escape from a lot of upheaval and pain in his upbringing. Depp admitted the drugs he has taken include cocaine, ecstasy, LSD when I was younger, mushrooms and cannabis. He denied ever taking ketamine. He admitted many of the literary figures he admired took drugs such as U.S. writer Hunter S. Thompson. Depp said he admired musicians such as Keith Richards and Marilyn Manson. He said he had twice taken drugs with Manson many years ago. The star had also taken drugs with fellow actor Paul Bettany. Depp said actor River Phoenix died from a drug overdose outside the Viper Rooms club he used to own. (12:13) Anthony BlairDepp dabbled in drugs with Brit pal British actor Paul Bettany was referred to as one of Mr. Depp's drug buddies by the barrister, to which the actor replied, "Is that a question?" The barrister said, "It is a question." Was Paul Bettany one of your drug buddies? Mr. Depp responded, "Paul Bettany is an actor that I've worked with several times, he is a friend and we have." Yes, we have dabbled in drugs together. He then listed cocaine, alcohol, Xanax and Adderall as some of the drugs they had taken together. (12:02) Anthony Blair Johnny Depp, arguments with Amber got physical. Johnny Depp tells the court he frequently recorded conversations with Amber Heard to remind her what she had said. He said arguments between them escalated and got physical with a bit of an assault. Depp tells the court of an occasion Heard struck him. The court hears Heard admits it in a recording. Depp said, "Whenever it would escalate I would try to go to my corner. It was very important we separated before things got out of hand." He said after Heard had filed for divorce she obtained a restraining order against him claiming she was in fear for her life. But afterwards, she requested to meet him in a hotel where she asked for a hug which he refused. He said she asked him to get into bed with him and he refused. She went to sleep. He said, "I sat and I cried." 11:38 Anthony Blair Depp's entire career at risk. Claims lawyer. A top lawyer has claimed everything is at stake for Depp in this trial. Emily Cox, a partner at Stewart's law firm and an expert in defamation cases, told The Guardian, This is a critical case for Depp as his entire career is at risk, as well as his personal reputation and standing among his adoring fans across the globe. The stakes for Depp are high. Hollywood has ignored and sanctioned some despicable behavior by celebrities in the past, but a new wind is blowing through Tinseltown as well as society as a whole. It is likely to be crucial for Depp that he clears his name. 11:28 Anthony BlairDepp and Heard recorded their conversations with each other at the start of his evidence. Mr. Sherborne asked Depp about a recording of a conversation between him and Heard on September 26, 2015. He explained that both he and his then-wife recorded conversations during their relationship. In her witness statement, Heard had said that she recorded their conversations to remind Johnny of what he would do when using drugs and alcohol because he wouldn't remember, or deny what he had said. But Depp said that was not correct, telling the court that Heard's later recollection of their conversations would sometimes be radically different. He added, "I, at the time, thought that the best thing to do was to record the conversation, so I retrieved my telephone and brought it to where we were talking and I said, I'm going to record this conversation, just so that she knew." I wanted it to be out in the open. 10:59 Anthony Blair Amber has tried to move on with her life. In a statement released moments before the trial began, a spokesman for Amber Heard said, "Amber never asked for these proceedings to take place. Amber obtained a domestic violence restraining order against Depp back in 2016 and has tried to move on with her life. It is Johnny Depp who brought these proceedings against a British newspaper and has dragged her to the UK courts to give evidence on some of the most distressing moments of her life. (10:54 Anthony Blair Justice Nicol opens today's proceedings. Mr. Justice Nicol opens the case in Oakland Court No. 13. He says there will be no jury and he alone will make findings of fact and rulings on issue of law. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, the case will be relayed to 4 spillover courtrooms housing lawyers, the press and public. While most of the trial will take place in public, some will take place in private. Some witnesses will be giving evidence by video link from the USA, the Bahamas and Australia. The trial is expected to last 3 weeks. 10:49 Anthony Blair background to the trial. Jerry Lawton from the Royal Courts of Justice. Johnny Depp is suing the Sun newspaper and its executive editor Dan Wootton over allegations the actor was violent towards his former wife Amber Heard during their troubled 2-year marriage. The Pirates of the Caribbean star, 57, arrived at the Royal Courts of Justice in London this morning dressed in a blue suit, white shirt, and black tie and mask and wearing sunglasses. He is expected to spend 3 days in the witness box strenuously denying he ever hit Aquaman star Amber. Depp is seeking damages from the Sun's publisher News Group newspapers over a 2018 article which referred to him as a wife-beater. It appeared under the headline "Gone Potty, How Can JK Rowling Be Genuinely Happy Casting Wife-Beater Johnny Depp in the New Fantastic Beasts Film?" The article related to allegations made against Depp by actress Heard, 34, that he was violent towards her, claims he strenuously denies. Today's trial hangs on 14 separate incidents of domestic abuse which lawyers for NGN argue demonstrate that the article by Wootton was not libelous. Depp claims Heard was the aggressor and is calling ex-girlfriends Winona Ryder and Vanessa Paradis to give evidence on his behalf. He is expected to catalogue Heard's behavior, including allegedly defecating in his bed and having affairs with Tesla boss Elon Musk and actor James Franco, from the witness box. Depp says her false abuse allegations led to him losing film work including being dropped from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It is estimated that the trial is costing Depp and NGN around £1 million each in legal fees. (10:38) Anthony Blair Amber Heard arrives at court. Actress wears a red face covering as she appears for the first day of her ex-husband's libel trial. She was holding hands with two women as she entered the court. 10:36 Anthony Blair EAD, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard arrive at court. https://www. dailystar.co.uk Showbiz breaking Johnny Depp Amber Heard 223140881034 Anthony Blair Johnny Depp appears wearing a mask. The 57-year-old was wearing a face covering and sunglasses as he walked into the main entrance of the Royal Courts of Justice in central London. More than 30 photographers were waiting at the entrance as the Hollywood star arrived just before 10 a.m. His former wife Amber Heard has also arrived for the start of the 3-week trial. Wearing a red ace covering, she walked into court holding hands with two women. 10:18 Anthony Blair Johnny Depp arrives at court. The Hollywood actor has arrived at London's High Court ahead of his libel trial. 10:05 Anthony Blair, who is Winona Ryder. Actress Winona Ryder is also due to give evidence at today's High Court trial as part of Depp's case against NGN. The 48-year-old was in a relationship with Depp in the early 1990s, and the pair appeared together in Edward Scissorhands. Depp famously tattooed Winona Forever on his arm, but after the couple split, He reportedly had it changed to read Wino Forever 09:59. Anthony Blair, who is Vanessa Paradis, the French-born singer, actress and model, was in a relationship with Depp for around 14 years. She shot to fame as a teenager with her hit song Jo Le Taxi and has been a spokesmodel for Chanel for many years, as well as continuing her singing career. The 47-year-old got together with Depp in around 1998, and their daughter, Lily Rose, is also now pursuing a career as an actress. Vanessa is due to give evidence at the trial after previously having given a witness statement in which she described her ex as a kind, attentive, generous and non-violent person and father. (09:51) Anthony Blair. Background: Hollywood superstar Johnny Depp is facing his ex-wife Amber Heard in a court in London today at the start of a 3-week libel trial. The 57-year-old actor is suing News Group Newspapers, NGN, and The Sun's executive editor, Dan Wootton, over a 2018 article which referred to him as a wife-beater. Both Heard and Depp are expected to attend today's trial, being spread across 5 courts in the Royal Courts of Justice due to the need to respect social distancing. Wootton's article related to allegations made by Heard, 34, that he was violent towards her during their marriage. Depp has strongly denied the claims and is also pursuing his former spouse in a separate libel battle in the US. Lawyers representing the Pirates of the Caribbean star are looking to prove the Sun's allegations aren't true and amount to serious harm as defined in the Defamation Act 2013. They are also likely to argue the abuse accusations have lost Depp a number of well-paid film roles. Highly embarrassing allegations about the former couple's private lives have already spilled out during angry pre-trial hearings, during which Depp tried to stop Heard from attending court until she is due to give evidence. Originally due to begin in March, the case was delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic. Witnesses expected to give evidence include Depp's former partners Vanessa Paradis and Winona Ryder. (09:44) Anthony Blair. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Johnny Depp, the 57-year-old Hollywood superstar, has been a household name for more than 30 years, playing such famous roles as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie series and Edward Scissorhands. Depp was in a relationship with French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis for around 14 years and the couple have 2 children together. He previously dated Brit model Kate Moss and actress Winona Ryder. Depp married model Amber Heard in February 2015 and they separated just over a year later. He has been nominated for a number of awards over the years, including the Oscar for Best Actor on 3 occasions. Amber Heard, the Texas-born actress and model, had her big break in the comedy Pineapple Express. More recently, the 34-year-old has played Mera in Justice League and Aquaman, as well as appearing in Magic Mike XXL. She starred opposite her now ex-husband in 2011's The Rum Diary. Heard is the key witness for the defense.